Dino's Pizza and Grill here on Alexis Road in Toledo, Ohio. And as we said before we went to break, very happy to have on our bench racing hotline the guy that got the first win for Mr. Hendrick. Geoff Bodine joins us. Hi, Geoff. How are you?
Doing great, guys. Yeah, doing great. Just hanging out here down in Charlotte, North Carolina, getting ready for the big weekend.
Well, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about your participation with Rick Hendrick and the way you got it all started. Awful lot of hoopla this last weekend about the 200th win, but as they say, you could never get to 200 if you don't get number one. And talk to me a little bit about those early years with Rick Hendrick. Obviously, you were the guy that helped him start it all, getting the first win for him. The first question, I guess, is when you started this whole thing, did you ever see that there might be 200 wins in Mr. Hendrick's file?
No, nobody did. Actually, when I signed up with Rick, agreed to drive for him, we only actually signed a 15 or 16 race deal. He said, he said, I can afford that much, but I don't know how much farther we can go after that. And I signed the deal because I wanted the opportunity to work with Harry Hyde, the crew chief, even though it was only for 15 or 16 races. So that's how he could help teach me how to win these races. And right before Martinsville, our 8th race, Rick came to Harry and I and said that he spent a lot of money, didn't have any more money to spend. If something good didn't happen, he was going to have to shut the doors. It kind of put the pressure on me to go out there and do something. And, fortunately, we went out and won that race, and, of course, then now the rest is history. But if I hadn't won that race, and Rick has told a lot of people this, there probably wouldn't be a Hendrick Motorsports.
Well, that is an awful lot of pressure to put on one guy. And tell me what it was about Harry Hyde. You said you thought that he could teach you how to win races. What was it specifically that you thought that he could give you to help you get to that plateau of winning races that you might not have had before?
Well, no, he'd won a lot of races. He's crew chief with some really great drivers, Buddy Baker, Bobby Isaac, Dave Marcus, the list goes on, and with K&K Insurance with the Dodges. So he had a history of being a winning crew chief, and, he's really smart, and I said, well, he's the kind of guy I want to be with that knows how to win these cup races. And actually that race at Martinsville, that race came, it was around my birthday in April. We had a little party at the racetrack, my fan club did, and he told everybody at this fan club meeting that we weren't ready to win. He said, Bodine's running pretty good, but I don't think he's ready to win a race. Well, I kind of made me mad, so I took the microphone. I got up there and said, Harry, I don't know about you, but I plan on winning this race. And, I'd won a lot of modified races there, a lot of late model races, and he just didn't think I was ready to win a cup race. But we went out there and won the darn thing, and thank goodness we did, or probably Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Earnhardt, and now Casey Kane, they wouldn't have a job with Hendrick Motorsports because there wouldn't be one.
I think it's interesting, Geoff Bodine, that you say that, Harry Hyde, you wanted Harry Hyde to teach you how to win in the Cup Series. But like you just said, you were no slouch when you got to Cup racing because you'd won everything in the world up in the Northeast as far, as modifieds go and that sort of stuff. Late models, you knew what the hell you were doing.
Well, I've won a lot of races at Martinsville, yeah. I think 16 total in my career. So, yeah, that was one of my favorite tracks and, really good tracks. So I had confidence I could go out there and win, but that day Harry didn't have it, but after that he knew better. He knew we could do it.
Geoff, let's talk. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's talk about 2012. I know last year were able to get in a couple of those cars with with Tommy Baldwin. There we go. My senior moment there for a second. We got anything on the horizon for 2012?
No, nothing right now. I thought we were going to run some races this year, but it hasn't worked out that way. You know, I still haven't given up. Maybe something will happen. Maybe next year. I still want to race, believe it or not. I turned 63 here last month, and I still had that desire to go out there and beat myself up and run these races. But yeah, I really love that challenge of racing. So maybe I'll race again. Maybe I won't. I'm doing a lot of things, so I have a lot of things that I've been able to do because I'm not racing. I actually have a Honda motorcycle store in Melbourne, Florida, and still building bobsleds, and so we're doing a lot of good things, a lot of charity stuff. But so probably no racing.
Well, tell us a little bit about the bobsled operation, Geoff. I know we've had you on several times. We've never really gotten a chance to ask you about Bodine bobsleds and where that is right now. Can you tell us a little bit? Take a minute or two.
Yeah, actually, we're designing the sled of the future, the next generation bobsleds for the next Olympics, which are in Sochi, Russia, in 2 years. Mm-hmm. So we're in the process. Actually, tomorrow we're having some meetings down here discussing that and working on that project. Actually, Joey Logano and his father and mother have given us some space in a shop they built for our project. So we're building bobsled down here in Huntersville, North Carolina now, not up in Connecticut. And I want to thank the Laganos for helping us out, and they're good folks. And all you race fans, pull for Joey to win a race or two, because he and his family are such great. They're great people. You know, they're helping us with this project, and without help, we're not for profit. We don't sell anything, so without help, we'd be out of business. So this is very important to us. So let's hope Joey can win a race or two this year.
Are you planning on going to Russia for the Olympics? Are you going to follow the bobsleds over there?
No. It's very expensive to go there. So I don't plan on going over there. I didn't start building bobsleds so I could get a trip. So like I say, non-for-profits, we don't have any money, and I'm not racing, so I don't have any money, and so I'll be watching on TV.
Well, that's a very safe and warm place to be to watch that. Yeah. I'll tell you that. So,
well, yeah, it's a little warmer in my living room in the middle of winter. So, yeah, I'm going to be happy down there in Florida.
All right.
Watching on TV.
That's the best way. Geoff, thanks so much for spending time with us, giving us the story, the way Hendricks got started, and from everybody that relishes that 200th win for Mr. H, thank you for getting number one.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure. Believe me, I like to be driving for him now, but I'm really glad I was the first and kind of got it all started. Well, it's been a lot of fun talking to you guys, and have fun watching the races next 2 weeks.
All right. Will do. Thanks, Geoff. We'll talk to you again.
Okay.
All right.
Geoffrey Bodine.